Hi guys. Well, a couple weekends ago, I've been kind of actually working on gold equipment the last 2 weekends, but a few weekends ago I was out here in this same spot, and this is an old mine tailings, you know. Anyhow, just like I showed you, and right here is where I dug. And like I was telling you guys earlier in the video there, that, you know, there is a concentration of gold in every bit of this, but for the highest yield, you can sit here and dig into this, and then you're going to find the actual values per 100 tons. But for the recreational panning, that same day that I dug that hole right there, you can see how big that hole is, 7.5 grams, or grains, 7.5 grains, versus coming over here and just scooping the top layer off. Now, we did just a smaller area than what I've got going right here right now, and it was 7.6 grains. What happens is the tide comes in, it goes out, comes in, and goes out, and the light fluffy stuff like this right here is just not going to give you any pay yield, you know. And the more you sink into it, the less pay there's going to be. You see how soft and gooey that is? And the gold's going to come up here, and it's going to find these spots like this, at least in the sands around here, and it's going to take and find the heavies. You know, here's an old railroad spike, you know, and if you look around here, it probably won't take me but a second. Copper wire, you know, all your heavies is going to be sitting right here on the very top. Matter of fact, right there is what I'm looking for. That right there, battery, old piece of battery. And if your leads and your irons and everything else is sitting right here on the very top like that, so is your gold. Now I can come in here and take a layer like I'm doing right here, just take a layer off the very top, and then just a month later, or even just a couple of weeks later, all the tide is going to come in here, and it's going to wash all these light fluffies over into that pile where the light fluffies are staying, and it's going to expose again the harder the gold. As those fluffies are moving, they're going to drop the gold out, the fluffies are going to go there, and the gold's going to stay here. That's what I was trying to tell you about floating gold. It's taken me most of the summer to figure this out, but you know, for the beaches around here, that's what's happening. It's strange, but you know, you just take that first, you know, whatever you get for a shovel. Matter of fact, there's another chunk of battery right there. You know, your leads and everything are staying right on the top. We'll see what I do for a clean out today. I'm not going to process that long. Oh yeah. Okay, so this is the first sluice bed, the high banker thing I made, but the water level was too low, or the sides were too low for the water to be processing correctly. You know, by the time you end up in here in the crash box. So I had this new crash box built, and then I just built these little arms that just hook onto here. And since this is the same width as the big triple, this is a big triple mat. Basically, it's consisting of scrubber at the top, and right there where you see that water rising up at the end of the metal, that piece of river hog that's been cut down, and it just goes into scrubber and UR and scrubber. Now down here, this is only just, it's all razorback, a couple pieces of UR, razorback, and then UR again. So that's what I got going today, and we're having fun. Hopefully I'll get a little bit of payout. I just was building, you know. Now I can also take this and probably put it right on my dredge, you know, that way I can check for my losses. If I keep this tailing separate from this, I'll see what kind of losses I'm getting. But, you know, Doc has been always talking about his incremental processing, and I think this is what he's talking about. It isn't nasty old stuff. Matter of fact, I got sticks and everything else in there right now. But see, now watch how muddy it is. Okay, I'm starting to clear out now. Clear out. And the way it goes now, you can see the mat all the way down. So where it did, if it may have been floating here, it had a chance to float all the way to the bottom before I had a chance to hit that bed load. anyhow, I'm going to get back to shoveling. Just figured I'd make a quick video. I'll talk to you guys later.